What's going on, people? It's your boy CinaMatics. I guess I gotta say, kind of forgive me because I think I missed a day. I think today might make 2 days, but I'm going to definitely make up for it with the amount of content that I'm going to hit you with the next coming days. I saw that today, New York City is rolling out mass vaccines, volunteer for teachers and other people who are eligible for the coronavirus vaccine.
New York beginning to turn the corner on the coronavirus pandemic as more New Yorkers start to get vaccinated.
I feel like a pioneer. This is like such a great moment.
How do I feel about that? I think they're releasing the virus right now voluntarily for teachers. So let's watch how this is going to play out.
With her daughter at Hillcrest High School Sunday morning.
It didn't even hurt. The flu vaccine hurt more. I'm a public school teacher, but I also do early intervention.
So the teachers volunteer first because we want to get the students back, right? Then the students, quote unquote, may volunteer or they may be required to take the vaccine once they get back into school, right?
We've all been waiting for a vaccine because that is part of the solution to moving our lives ahead.
And State Assembly member Linda Rosenthal of the Upper West Side has introduced a bill requiring most New Yorkers get a COVID-19 vaccine. She says if at least 70% of the population does not get the vaccine on their own, then it should be mandatory.
Then the State Department of Health would have the ability to say that more people have to get it. And they would set the rules and they would set the structure. I
was watching New York One, which is a broadcast station in New York, and they were talking about how New Yorkers believe that we cannot survive another shutdown. We won't make it. I kind of agree, kind of do not agree. The small businesses really won't make it. I know my small business has suffered amongst other people, but again, it can be a blessing in disguise if you take it as such and you take advantage of the time that you have and the opportunities that are available. This COVID vaccine thing is a little spooky to me because I think I'm not feeling it. I'm not even going to front. I'm not going to be too politically correct on this one. I'm not really feeling the vaccine. I'm not even feeling the start of mass vaccination sites. I think there are 2 here in New York.
Let's also take a look at this map showing you these vaccine hubs where we are right now. This is Hillcrest High School in Queens, but also the vaccine hubs. The other ones are in the South Bronx, the educational campus there, and then another one in Bushwick, Brooklyn.
I'm not feeling that idea at all because let's just check again in June, July. I feel like October is really going to be an interesting month. I don't know why, but October may be interesting for us. But let's check back in a couple of months. Let's check back in a month and see how these people are faring with vaccine. He said that Mayor de Blasio came to Hillcrest High School in Queens, in Jamaica, Queens, and personally greeted all of the elderly people over the age of 70, I believe, 65, 70, that were eligible to get the vaccine. Anybody that knows what a vaccine is you're being injected with the virus so that your body can induce the actual antibodies to fight the virus. So if you get a vaccine, you might get sick right after the vaccine and then your body's going to fight it off. So if you never had the virus and you get the vaccine, you might have the virus first, and then you'll be healed because you have the antibodies in your body. Concept which is pretty scientifically studied through and through. Pardon the young shirt. I'm a little young today, a little relaxed and wrinkled, but 2 R's, we out here. I don't think wrinkle is spelled with an R though. I think it's a W, but I'll move along with that. I think you should be safe if you're going to take the vaccination. I think you should weigh the pros and cons. I'm not necessarily for it or against it. I think it's a case-by-case scenario, just like the freaking masks. And I've never been a proponent to wear the mask because anything that can you breathe with something over your face like this? You can't even hear me. I don't, I tend to look at things differently. Yeah, there's a new strain and all of this. We're all gonna die anyway, enjoy life as much as you can. That's just how I'm looking at this. Enjoy life as much as you can. Have as much fun as you can. create a bucket list. I think we should all do a thing for 2021 and just create a bucket list of things that we're going to knock off each month. Take the time to tell those that you love them. Take the time to tell those that you've wronged that you're sorry, if it matters to you. Because as much as we got to look at things, COVID last year, 2020, really illuminated what matters and what doesn't. Who's worth putting in the energy and the effort and who isn't. And what you're willing to tolerate and what you're not. A lot of friendships were destroyed last year. A lot of families had a lot of turmoil this year, but I will say, if you're still listening at this late in the video, that I want you to live the best year that you can. Do everything that makes you uncomfortable. Everything and anything that makes you uncomfortable. If it's public speaking, if it's making a YouTube channel, if it's talking to a stranger, if it's taking pictures, if it's starting a new business, if anything, just go for it. You have nothing to lose but yourself, and you have so much to gain, such as yourself. CinaMatics, I don't want to get too melodramatic. I just wanted to talk about this this coronavirus vaccine being rolled out, COVID vaccine, all of that. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I'm definitely going to post this video, but guys, stay tuned, stay in tune with the news here and there. Don't take too much of the news as law, because it is still the news. You know, keep your ear to the streets, keep your ear to the heart, and I'll see you soon.